I don't know who else here, but we knocked doors for Mayor Hodges, and we expected that when we got her elected, that she would stand up for us in situations like this. And I think it's just such a disappointment to us that she's allowing us to be attacked, allowing children in our city to be attacked tonight by these police officers. So a 14-year-old was shot by one of these rubber bullets. There's pictures of it all over Twitter. And I'm just like, where's the mayor now? We were all there for her to get her elected. I don't know how many of you made donations or knocked doors, but I know I did. And I know I've
done a lot myself.
You know, so it's just
I think I gave a lot myself.
And I know that, you know, the police union hasn't always been her friend either. So where is she now for us as we're standing out in the rain and we're, you know, seeing our children be abused?
Well, what I can say is that I know my wife, and I know that she cares about these issues deeply. I know that she has been somebody and continues to be somebody that stands up for justice.
She didn't. She didn't stand up for justice today.
Let's let him finish.
You know,
What the fuck? We can let him say.
Hey.
No, please, go on.
Yeah, she
Sorry.
stands up for justice, that she has worked hard to address a lot of the issues with the police that you guys have raised, including moving the agenda on body cameras, including the review. Just let me finish.
I understand.
Including the federal review of the police department, including standing up for addressing issues so that when people do make a complaint, they can have some place to go that it actually gets heard.
And that is all totally laudable, and I think we all agree that those are good things. But
I
now,
that's a
hold on one moment. Right now,
speaker.
there's a ring
have one
of police surrounding Minneapolis citizens who are being shot and maced. And we're wondering, like, could you text her right now and say that can't happen?
Well, I will talk to her after we have our conversation.
Okay.
I'm fine
No.
with that.
Stay here.
So I'm not going to get her on the phone right now and
All
do
right.
any of that. I want to be respectful, and I totally know people are hurting out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I certainly feel that, and I certainly know why people are upset when a young man gets killed for any reason in North Minneapolis, and the family is grieving as well.
Absolutely.
So, I want to respect that as well. So, from my perspective,
That's right.
there's we need to reach some accommodation around these issues. Because I do think the police officers also have a point of view with regards to protecting and serving our community.
Do you have you talked to her at all about the fact that Jamar had retained a lawyer for a civil suit and he was in the process of suing the 4th Precinct right
my
now?
wife and I do not spend our time
Talking
here
about
at the house talking about
Because
Talking about issues in the community. You guys don't do that.
People being
Well,
murdered
we
in the
do,
street.
but we don't talk about what happened today or yesterday. I don't know.
Yeah, because this summer he had been had his hands up on a dash cam and was tackled and assaulted by the police to the point where he had a seizure, and he was in the process. He had retained a lawyer and he had a civil suit that he was going to file against the 4th Precinct, and obviously that couldn't come to pass.
And then he was shot in the head while he's handcuffed.
Yeah, I think that's horrible. I don't know what happened.
Where can we
Right?
talk
I
to
think
Mayor Hodges?
you guys asked for a federal investigation. Betsy actually said she wanted to do the federal
We
investigation.
also asked for the video.
She also called
Right.
a
She
protest
Said it was
violent.
impossible for a few days.
Right, and so, she's doing everything she can.
Do you think it's justice to have us be able to talk to our mayor? That we fund through our taxes? Is that justice?
Well, just a minute now. I didn't run.
I just asked.
He's not the mayor.
That's what I'm asking.
If I had to answer for all of my wife's doings, like that's not cool.
Can we get?
And he invited us in now.
Don't step on the music.
Let's.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are attacking me.
No, I'm sorry you
Can
feel
I
that
say
way.
something?
Just a minute.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah.
I've spent my whole life working on social justice issues for this community. From the time I was 16, 17 years old. You can go back and look at my whole record in this community working for low-income, poor people and trying to make a difference. So, you know, for
So
me,
you're in agreement with us, is what you're saying.
I'm in agreement with you on many of the issues that you're concerned about. What I don't know right now is what happened, right? And we won't know what happened
know what
until.
happened.
Do we have
Multiple
answers why
witnesses
they
told
won't
us what
release
happened.
the
Well,
video?
let's, hey, we're in the man's home. He
yeah,
allowed
we
us
need
to
to
be
be
in here right
respectful.
now.
This is not the mayor
I'm
either.
saying-
Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
In any situation, the reason that we have a court of law is to have an investigation is to find out what the truth is.
Absolutely.
Right?
Though
Now-
it is very suspicious that he got severely beaten, was going to file a civil suit, and then
Yeah, I
All
don't
of a
know all
sudden-
that history, right? And I'm glad
Yeah.
you're telling me about it, but I really don't know all that history. All I know is what I've read in the paper and what I've seen so far. And so I don't know what the facts
absolutely,
are.
and we're not
None
coming
of
to
us
you
do.
for answers, and that
Right.
wasn't our
None of us do.
expectation.
So,
Yeah,
but
you're
I
with
do
us.
think-
We understand.
We're just
I
saying
do
that-
think that we need to wait and see what the outcome of the investigations are, and then determine whether or not that made sense. I do believe in civil disobedience, and I believe in civil the right to assemble and have your grievance heard.
Yeah.
But I do think there's a process. And if you look at Martin Luther King and how he went about this, one, his role and what he had 6 principles on which to organize protests. One is do everything you can to work with the people that you're trying to address. 2, you don't humiliate the people that you're working with. You try to convert them to the right message. 3, that that the suffering that we all go through is part of the process of atonement. And 3, you operate out of a position of love for each other.
We totally
And if you're
agree.
not operating in that way, and you're operating in ways that are against those principles of Gandhi, principles of nonviolence, then I would say that then I'm going to have a problem with whatever you're doing.
Absolutely. I'm coming here.
But I'm saying to you now that if in fact you're operating out of those principles, then this man here isn't your enemy.
No, we don't, and we don't believe
No,
that.
we
but
don't
this
That
is-
think
man
so.
over there
We
isn't your enemy.
we
That
don't-
man
we
over there,
understand-
that
No,
woman.
no,
we
no, that's
understand
not
isn't
what
your
we don't.
enemy.
We understand that.
No,
We
no,
came-
no,
An
no, no.
adversary
Yeah.
opposite
We came to
side.
talk. We came to discuss the footage. It seems as if when the police are in the right, the footage comes out the next day. We just want the footage. We don't want. We don't. We're not worried about the witnesses' accounts
I have
when you
nothing
have
to do
footage.
with
Wouldn't
who-
you agree with
You
me,
know,
Officer
and
Fine?
we didn't
I
expect to
wish
talk
I
to
could-
you.
Sergeant Fine, I
Right.
can't make any comments.
Right.
I'm here for
Can you
a
yes,
different.
yes or no? No, no, no.
So all I can say to you is that
Give me, say no if it's yes. Or say yes.
I think we came here tonight to talk to the mayor. The mayor's not here.
Right.
But I mean, I think that we will ask for her to come and meet with protesters on our own terms, to not try to lure us away to City Hall so she can get the police to raid while we are away. But I do believe that. I really
believe my wife
I,
would do something
it's
like that.
I don't believe in coincidences like that, and that's what happened today.
Let's just say it was coincidence.
There was
Put
no
this on
agitation.
tape.
There
Put
was
this on tape. I can say to you unequivocally that that's not true.
Okay.
Right on.
How
I
about-
can say
how
that
about her coming-
that's totally.
He can't answer questions
That-
for us.
Yeah.
We
Yes,
appreciate you
I
letting
can
us in your
tell you-
house, sir.
Yeah.
I can tell you
Thank you, Gary.
unequivocally
Thank
that
you.
that is not true.
Thank